what was the best part of snowboarding for you?
Oh geez, I think eventually learning how to snowboard. like sort of, there's a moment where you just click and you're like, okay.
Where
yeah,
the
this makes
curving
sense
just
now.
makes sense
Yeah,
at
you
some
get
point.
the S curve and you like going down, and then I think there was one moment where I was cruising down and I was like, I'm gonna fall, and I didn't. So like, that was the moment where I was like, okay, wait, actually, I think I might know how to snowboard now. So, yeah, I think definitely that, but also just stopping along the way to just take in the view. Like there was a lot of really amazing sights. And
How did you manage that? How did you manage to stop and take in the view and
Yeah.
also not fall and die?
So I
Was
would.
that a delicate balancing act?
It was quite a bit. So basically, I had my phone like shoved in my pocket. I didn't dare take anything else up, just because it probably would have broken. And I would just every few minutes I would slow down and take a bit of a breather, rest my thighs because they were burning like wildfire, and just take the moment in. And I think like that was probably also one of the best experiences, because you don't often get to do that when you're back at home or surrounded with the busyness of life. So the silence was just amazing at the top. One of my friends actually, I posted on Facebook and I was like, does anyone have a playlist of snowboarding songs that they want? And one of the comments from a friend of mine, a local Cape Town artist, Lorraine Lewitz, she was like, when you get to the top, take out your earphones and just take in the silence. So I had that sort of resonating and just reminded me to appreciate those moments when they came.
Now, what tips do you have as a not-so-beginner snowboarder anymore for any South Africans watching this video who want to go overseas and try snowboarding again?
Well, don't be scared of falling. Like, that's something my brother said to me when I left. And my brother's sort of a die-hard. He always injures himself because he's just not scared of anything. And that was probably the best bit of advice, because I get very cautious when I'm out of my comfort zone. So the moment I was like, okay, well, I'll fall and I'll probably maybe get at worst a concussion or something, but I won't die, hopefully. So getting over your fear is probably the best thing. Secondly is learn how to do the S curve, like heel toe. Don't just rest on one side, because one of your legs will probably fall off after the 5th day because of the pain. And also just enjoy it. Like I think a lot of guys get too intense in trying to get the specifics right, and I think the more you enjoy it, the quicker you'll learn.
Now, you also said it was the first time to the French Alps.
Yeah.
What did you enjoy about the French Alps?
It was just a really unique landscape.
Yeah.
Like I've been on the Swiss side, but it wasn't really snowing there, and maybe ice on the mountains, but not proper snow. So being in the French Alps, we had snow every single day, and it was coming down quite heavily. Great light for photos. So every time we came back to the hotel, we just took a break, went out, took some shots. The light's really evenly lit, and you get a lot of really cool blowouts. So it looks like you're actually shooting in a studio.
Yeah.
With these gigantic mountains behind you. So that was just the huge change of landscape was really just what stood out the most, you know.